High five, Krista, on setting up this amazing
Thank
studio.
you.
You've been going for 5 years now, so that's quite an achievement. When you started your studio, did you think it would just have this ripple effect of a positive impact in your community and you would reach so many children?
Well, I had a vision. I had a plan to reach children. But yes, the success always is uncertain.
Success breeds success, though.
Yes.
You had one child and then you saw the results, and so it carried on.
Working with quite a few. And that's the same for kids. What I see these days is kids don't have a vision. They usually, in the older days, if you ask a child what you want to become, they would say teacher or fireman,
Superman.
yeah, some kind of hero. But I find these days that kids don't have that aspirations of
imagination
of being some, even if it changes every day. And that's what I'm trying to tell them. You don't have to have a set goal and it's going to be fixed. It can change every day as
so long
as
you're working on it step by step.
And that's having a zeal plan.
And do you think maybe it's the toxic influences that are impacting on kids not having goals?
So.
Yeah, it's sort of they're seeing all the bad things in the world rather than seeing the opportunities and all that stress and that pressure. So this is a Power of the Mind card, and how this works is you have the compass points, right? So we teach children that through the power of your mind you can move your life in any direction you want it to go. So, Krista, I'd like you just to hold this string in this paper clip and just try and keep it steady as possible. I'm glad you're leaning your elbow. It's nice and clean. So, what I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to close your eyes, and I want you to imagine this paper clip moving in the direction of one of these compass points.
Okay.
And just keep focusing on that point, and also use some zeal talk. It's moving in the right direction. I can move this. Just speak yourself through it. Okay. And then I'm going to try and guess which way your paperclip is moving.
Sure.
I hope I get it right.
I'm sure you
can. So close your eyes. And just focus. Oh, you can already see it swinging nicely. Okay, keep focusing. Are you thinking of south?
That's correct, yes.
Definitely went towards the south.
And did.
Yeah, so do you want to do it one more time? Or maybe I can do it.
Okay.
And then you can guess mine. It's always nice as a kids life coach to also do the activity with the kids.
Yeah, and let the kids do it.
And guess your guess which direction you're going in.
Okay, so ready? Did you change your mind?
Yeah, I'm a bit distracted.
Yes. I would say north.
Yay! Okay, so with children, when you're doing this, you might guess the wrong way that it's going, but like you just said, are you distracted? Because we have all these things on the outside. It might be a sound outside that distracts your mind. But what this shows us is that when you have your goal and you focus on that goal and you actually see it in your mind, you visualize it in your mind, that means you can achieve what it is you set to achieve. But it also takes baby steps. It takes practice. So, Krista, how do you move this? Is it actually the power of your mind, or is it magic? How does this work? What do you say to kids?
Well, like you said, when you focus on something, without you even knowing it, your brain tells your body, this is what I'm thinking of. So unconsciously, you're actually really moving towards that point.
In that direction.
Yeah, in that direction. What I usually do is I ask the kids to go on holiday with me. So I tell them, let's back up. And they
not for real, right?
No, not for real.
Can you imagine having your car? Because I know you like camping.
Yes, I love
And you do
camping.
Camp Zeal as well.
I do.
Yeah, sorry, I interrupted you.
But they don't even ask what to pack. They just start packing that suitcases, and we jump in the car, and we have the pad course ready and everything.
What's pad course? Because maybe these people, over there...
Food for traveling.
Pad means road and course is food. Learn that. Pad
course. And that's nice things to have, so you can eat in the car. And then everybody sits behind me and we start the car and... Okay, so where are we going? We're going on holiday. But where's that? What should I put into the GPS? So
And what
to
if you haven't
make
got a
them-
GPS?
What if you don't even get out the map? But if I didn't mark a destination on my map, how do I know how am I going to get there? So to illustrate to them that you have to have a goal. You can't just go about every week saying, I'll just go to school and I come back. You have to have something to work towards, to focus your positive attention.
Okay, so when you set goals, we use those Zeal Talk goal cards.
Yes.
And that's also part of having a Zeal plan, because Zeal means to have energy and enthusiasm. So with a Zeal Talk goal card, it enables the child to write their Zeal Talk. So if they want to, for instance, come first in their swimming race,
Yes.
they would then write their I am a strong swimmer.
Yes.
But then we would say to them, well, how are you a strong swimmer?
Yes.
Let's work step by step.
Mm-hmm.
I train every second day, I swim 50 lengths, but I also use the power of my mind. So that becomes part of achieving that goal. The visualization is very important, and that's really what we were doing here, was visualizing success and moving in that direction. And also, you could guess my direction, I could guess yours. So when you start having those inside world visualizations, people start seeing it on the outside world, and they can see you happier, and they start respecting you more as well, because we spoke about thoughts and feelings, and it also is a lot about thoughts and feelings, and a lot about self-esteem. We can build ourselves up that way.
Yeah, and if you have a goal to work towards, you are more directed, and people see that, and the confidence will shine through.
So is it fun to achieve goals, or is it kind of like hard for children to do?
I think it's hard for them. Sometimes and you also have to show them what is realistic and unrealistic.
Got to keep practicing.
Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, a way to do that is through the 4 Ps. So the goal is positive, so it has to always be positive. It's present, so I am. It has to be very particular, exactly what you want to choose, and then persuasive.
Yes.
How are you going to persuade yourself? Because it's got to be something that sits well. It has to sit in your heart, really.
Yes. But when they achieve it and they see they can, and the lights go on,
and
it's
also
amazing.
with the little ones, it's nice to start with really small, achievable goals. So looking at fruits and vegetables, sleeping, drinking water. Because once they achieve those little things, it's then your vehicle, holiday, and moving in that right direction.
Yes,
so what is your
sure.
Zeal plan, Krista?
My Zeal plan?
Like the big one.
The big picture is to do lots and lots of Zeal camps with kids all over South Africa.
And perhaps overseas.
And
go and visit some of the coaches over there. Hey? Do them together. Imagine an international camp.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so my big Zeal plan is to have a network of kids life coaches like you who can go out there and make a difference. I know it's cliche to say one child at a time, but it really is. It's baby steps. And you might not always break through to all children, not initially, but it just takes reinforcement and reinforcement. Remember, we're programming the mind, and the power of the mind is so amazing. So that is a fantastic way for you to build self-esteem in children. And you might also be the only person who believes in that child.
Yes.
And that, of course, is also very powerful. So we've got work to do, Krista.
Lots of work.
Keep on out there.
Keep it real with Zeal.
Keep it real with Zeal. Walk the walk and walk the Zeal walk and talk the Zeal talk.